Clope and Wiedock Minster welcome you to this broadcast of Ohio High School State semifinal volleyball tournament. We're at the Wright State University Nutter Center where the Knoxville Rangers take on the South Webster Jeeps. Tonight's game is brought to you by the following sponsors: Crown Equipment Corporation, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sydney All Glaze Audiology, Precision Strip, Wagner's IGA, and NK Telco. Here at the state tournament, here at the Nutter Center, where the Knoxville Rangers are making their first appearance in the state tournament since 2006. Along with Jeff Henson, I'm Dave Kanapke. The Rangers enter today 25-2 overall, number 2 ranked in Division IV. Jeff, they've had a great season, a great and emotional tournament run, capped off by a very close win over Tiffin Calvert last Saturday.
They beat some very good teams to get here, so it's a nice ride so far for the Rangers. They beat New Bremen in district finals. That really set the stage, if you will. A lot of emotion, and then had a tough week the following week with the tragedy and such, and had to bounce back and win 2 games in regionals and beat Lipsick, and then a defending state champs in Tiffin Calvert able to defeat them in 4 sets. An emotional, hard-fought battle last Saturday. So they've been on an emotional roller coaster, no doubt, but they continue to play through it. They seem to get better. They're playing their best volleyball of the season when it counts the most, and that's right now. So they've been through a lot, but give those ladies a lot of credit. They've handled it with pride and dignity. The coaching staff, the community, surrounding communities. It's been a neat experience and a good ride for the Rangers, and they hope to continue that ride. Going to have their hands full tonight.
They play their opponent today, the South Webster Jeeps, 25-1. They're 16-0 in the Southern Ohio Conference of Division II, and that coached by Darcy Claxton in her 16th year. She has 3 daughters playing on this team, and on top of that, they have another player who's first team all-state.
Yes, a lot of family ties to this. As you mentioned, Coach Darcy Claxton with her twin daughters, Grace and Brianna, and then also the freshman, or the sophomore, Bella Claxton as well. So very active. She's been doing this for a number of years. I believe her husband also involved with coaching, I believe soccer maybe, but so they know what it takes, and to be that good and successful that many years, you need a lot of family help, and they've done so. And you mentioned the All-Ohio player. That's Faith Maloney. She's a 5'11" senior, can really hit the ball well. She averages 4.4 kills and a very impressive .462 hitting percentage. What that means is she doesn't make many mistakes when she attacks, and New Knoxville's going to do the best to get hands on her.
You look at these 2 teams, enrollment-wise, South Webster, 99 girls in their school compared to just 36 for New Knoxville.
And I believe that's 3 grades worth of girls is how they factor that, maybe from last year's BS. New Knoxville, 36 girls listed on the 2021 volleyball adjusted enrollment factor, and that's 36 girls to pick from. So probably a difference between one of the bigger schools in Division IV compared to one of the smaller schools, the Southwestern. Southwestern's won 22 in a row. They lost way back in August. They lost to Frankfurt Adena, and they've won 22 in a row since. Knoxville's won 6 in a row. Of course, the tournament trail. They've only lost 2 games all season for the Rangers, but they've avenged both of those losses. Yeah, beat Coldwater, lost to them, I should say, in their Coldwater Invitational Spike-Off, but then turned around just a few days later back at Coldwater to get the Cavaliers, a Division III power team, in league play, and then suffered that league loss against New Bremen, second to last match of the season. As I mentioned earlier, beat Cardinals in a great 4-game set, a 4-game match in the district finals, and have avenged both losses, yes.
Yeah, also we talked about the first team all-stater for South Webster and Faith Maloney, also 3 girls for New Knoxville with some state recognition this week.
Ellie Gable, Carson Henson earned first team All-Ohio. Avery Henson, second team All-Ohio. So yes, well-deserved honors for each of them. And Meg Loggeman, also co-coach of the year with Diana Kramer from New Bremen. So those are great accolades and well-deserved honors.
Yeah, the winner of this game will play St. Henry, who beat Monroeville in 4 sets, 25-12, 24-26, 25-15, 26-24. So, of course, we're hoping for an all-MAC final here. The Rangers, as we get ready for the national anthem, here at the Nutter Center on NK Telco Sports. Welcome back to the Nutter Center. We're getting ready for the state semifinal action here. They'll introduce the non-starters. First for South Webster. South Webster, their tournament trail, they beat Belpre in 3 for the sectional. They beat Peebles in 3 in the district, and also Payne Valley for their 3rd straight district championship. Then they beat Trimble in 4 at the first game at regional. They won 5 sets during their season. Then they beat Newark Catholic. Bree Claxon, the starters. Peyton Stamper, number 3. Natalie Atkins, number 7. Bella Claxon, 11. Skylar Zimmerman. And their big hitter, number 12, Faith Maloney. The libero is Gracie Claxon. Head coach is Darcy Claxon in her 16th year as head coach. And assisted by JV coach Aaron Howe. Now for the Knoxville as they go through the non-starters. Their tournament trail to beat Hardin Northern in 3, beat Pandora Gilboa and New Bremen at the district, and then at regionals, Lipstick in 3, and then Tiffin Calvert in 4 very close games. All the games decided by 3 points or less. A great game. Now the starters. Number 3, Carson Henson. Number 4, Avery Henson. 6, Melissa Waterman. 8, Haley Flutterjohn. 12, Erica Wiedock. 13, Ellie Gable. And Lauren Wingler is the libero. And the coaches for the Wildcats, or for the Rangers, Jenny Flutterjohn, Madison and Caitlin Lammers, and it's good to see head coach Meg Lageman back on the bench for the Rangers.
She returns after a couple games, and yes, congratulations to the other coaches that kind of had to fill in for that time being. We're back in one unit tonight, and we'll go through the keys of the game. Keys of the game brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. We'll first start with the Rangers. Well, the Rangers, they want to get off the strong start. They know how important that can be. Don't dig a hole early. Want to be able to serve and receive well. Obviously, they're going to have to do that well to get their offense started and prevent them from getting their offense started. And stay aggressive on swings, even on broken plays. Try to eliminate giving South Webster 3 balls. That's just too easy for their offense to get started. Now for the South Webster Jeeps, by the way, ranked number 7 in state. Consistent on serve receive. They, again, know how important it is to be consistent, good first touch. Likewise, behind the service line, they need to be consistent and aggressive on their serves and also on their attacking. Eliminate the 3 balls, make New Knoxville run to get the ball, and try to defend and knock down, let's say, or slow down New Knoxville's middle attackers where they get a lot of their offense from, and try to get hands on those or slow it down, let their defense recover, and then go turn that around in transition and get into good aggressive offense. Those are your keys to the game, brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Number 2 ranked New Knoxville, 25-2. Number 7 ranked Southwestern Webster Jeeps, ranked number 7. They're 25-1. The Rangers will start us off. Avery Henson with the first serve here in the state semifinal. On the year, Henson with 34 service aces and 89% service accuracy. Servers across. Hit by Maloney. There's a touch on the receive by New Knoxville, so we have a point for the Jeeps. We talk about Faith Maloney. They go to her right away, and she gets a decent swing on it. New Knoxville get a hand on it. But Maloney, again, 4.4 kills per set and a very good .462 hitting percentage. Bree Claxon serving for the Jeeps. Nice save there by Waterman. Carson Henson with the kill. Give the kill to Carson Henson, but a big asterisk needs to go to number 6. Melissa Waterman digging that first tough serve up. Watch it again here. That's a tough serve and able to keep it alive for the offense, and then New Knoxville able to go to work. Waterman with the serve. Hit that time by Zimmerman. Another nice pickup by Waterman. It'll set Henson. Covered and over on the second hit is a setter, Bella Claxon. Good play by Bella Claxon. Again, a front row setter can attack, and she did a nice job. She gets 1 kill per set, and I'm guessing probably most of them come that way. She runs the 5-1 offense. She'll set all the way around, and Bella Claxon with the serve, dug by Avery. Over to Carson. Nice dig back row by Claxon. Dink covered by Avery Henson, pushed across by Gable. We'll call a double hit. Right idea, but just the 2 hands didn't come on the ball cleanly or come off the ball cleanly. 3-1 South Webster here on our First National Bank scoreboard. First National Bank,
think first. Dig by Henson. Gable. Back set Fletterjohn. Block back at her. Covered. Gable to Henson. Covered by the Jeeps. They'll set Zimmerman.
Somebody was in the net.
And there'll be a Ranger in the net. So it'll be a point for the Jeeps as Captain Ellie Gable goes over to get a clarification from the head referee.
So we'll give that a, I don't know who hit it. I'll give
it. Be an error on the Rangers.
Probably.
So Claxon continues to serve with a 4-1 lead.
52 aces on the season for Bella Claxon.
Henson down the line for the point.
Had to wait for both line judges to give the signal. It's kind of down the line. One's got to measure it like kind of left to right. The other one has to measure it long or short. She comes in averaging just under 6 kills per set and a .377 hitting percentage. Has really played well here in the postseason.
Fletterjohn with the serve, dug by Claxon, set by Claxon. Maloney with the kill.
Knoxville up to block, Dave, but she's able to get it between them. And Melissa Waterman has come up with some great digs so far on serve, receive, and attacking. Couldn't keep that one playable.
Maloney rotates into the back row, the All-Stater, to serve for the Jeeps.
52 aces on the season for Maloney.
Gable to Carson Henson, off the blockers for the point.
Number 3 with her 3rd kill.
Carson will go back to serve. That brings her sister Avery Henson into the front row.
33 service aces on the season.
A set tip there by Atkins. Nice save by Henson. Hit by Fletterjohn to Avery. Dug by the Jeeps. Zimmerman with the hit. There's Fletterjohn. Back set from the back row, Henson. The Jeeps reset.
No,
we'll have to free ball across.
I did not see
Gable to Avery Henson. Oh, just outside. The line judge had to dodge it.
Long volley there, and I thought that the Jeeps are going to give it up, but New Knoxville continues to work, just attack the ball a little long.
Skylar Zimmerman with the serve. Henson. Gable over to Henson. Down on the blockers for the point.
Good aggressive swing, Dave. Good offense. Good set by Gable. And Avery gets her first kill of the set. She averages 3.7 kills per set and a very good .330 hitting percentage.
Ellie Gable back to serve for the Rangers. Hard serve. Claxon will set her twin sister, or older sister, Bree Claxon, for the kill.
Bree, one of the twins. Grace is the libero. That's her other twin. And then, again, a set from her sister, Bella. And Brianna, her first kill. She averages just under 4 kills. That's second on the Jeeps squad. And a .277 hitting percentage.
Back to serve is number 6, Riley Renard. By Fletterjohn. Gable over to Waterman. Claxon to Claxon. Fletterjohn will hit it across.
Waterman,
I'm sorry. Quick hit there by Renard for the point.
Number 7, I believe it was Atkins. Is that what you?
I think it's number 6, Renard. In the middle, or that was Atkins with the kill, and the timeout on the floor by the Rangers will step aside. You're watching state tournament action here on NK Tokyo Sports. Welcome back. You get a look of the New Knoxville bench as right now they're off to a bit of a slow start, trying to regroup off the timeout.
Yeah, right now down 4. They've had a couple hitting error and a couple unforced errors, and South Webster has not committed an error. South Webster, both teams have had some nice digs. They maybe been a little bit more aggressive on offense, so you know it's a long way to go. But New Knoxville's had some games where they do start out this way and seemingly find a way to fight back and and get it back. So they'll take a timeout and hopefully get regrouped, if you will.
Riley Raynard, a junior, with the serve. Short one dug by Henson, not able to get the second one. Point for the Jeeps.
Nice serve, kind of dropped off right there at the end. Very difficult to receive. The Jeeps serve very well. Raynard, her 22nd ace, but as a team, they serve at 93%.
Hit by Avery Henson. Kill.
Much needed point for the Rangers. They get a good first touch, a nice set, and a good finish, and that will put the lead back to 4. As we see another replay here, and a good first touch, Flutter John to Gable, and then Henson with a finish.
Erica Wiedock into the game, the senior, one of 6 seniors on this team.
91% service percentage on the season.
Bree Claxon with the head and the kill.
Good timing for the 5'7" senior, Dave. Again, good contact by Bree Claxon. It kind of went down the line. Her second kill of the game, and back to a 5-point Jeeps lead.
There's Gracie Claxon, the libero, with the serve, dug by Henson. Gable chases it down, close to the net. Battle, able to get it over.
Keep it alive.
Into the middle, it's Maloney, blocked back on the Jeeps. Now on the New Knoxville side, Gable. Back set, Fletterjohn. Nice dig in the back row by the Jeeps. Claxon with the hit. Fletterjohn will set Henson for the point.
Nice volley, good effort by the Rangers. Had some plays in there, Dave. Just had to keep it alive, and they did, and they survived and get a good, strong finish. A lot of heads-up play there, and Fletterjohn steps in to set.
Avery Henson back to serve. That brings Carson Henson into the front row for the Rangers. Back set, there's dug by Avery. They'll go to Carson in the middle for the point.
Boy, they didn't use a lot of real estate there. Carson bumps it to Ellie, and they set it right back about all within the same footprint. They tap dance around each other, and Henson and Carson were their 4th kill of game 1.
Rangers within 3, 10-7 on our First National Bank scoreboard. Maloney with a hit, dug by Henson. Gable to Carson for the kill.
They were in the net. The Jeeps were give the kill to the Rangers. Nice first touch by Avery Henson a couple times here.
Seems like the Rangers are getting a little more into their offensive system now.
Yeah, a little bit more energy here. Maybe the timeout helped them kind of regroup, take a breath, and get back to work.
They'll set Maloney. She'll dink it. They're able to free ball it across. Claxon will set it to Maloney. Nice dig at Wiedock. Henson. Nice save in the back row there by Zimmerman. And free ball chance for the Rangers. Gable, wraparound play for the point. Carson Henson.
Boy, there's a whole new set of energy right now. New Knoxville has battled back to within 1. But they just see it on the court right now. A lot of movement. They kept some 50-50 balls alive with a fist and such here, and they finished very well. Free ball.
Free balled over. Fletterjohn. Go back set to Henson for the point.
Beautiful play by Fletterjohn and Gable with a back set. And Carson Henson, a lot of energy for the Rangers right now. A lot of emotion.
Timeout on the floor. We are tied. We'll be right back here on NK Toko Sports.
Are you looking for a new career with amazing growth potential? Wiedock Press and Automation is hiring for many positions right now. Wiedock is a global company that is growing with its sights on being $1 billion company. Machinists, service technicians, human resource personnel, IT specialists, electrical engineers, mechanical engineers, and many more. The opportunities abound at Wiedock Press and Automation. Go to minsterjobs.com now to get started on your new career with Wiedock.
Welcome back out of the precision strip timeout. You see the Knoxville bench with the students behind them. They have made a comeback down by 5. They are now tied at 10.
They have. They've done a nice job digging and receiving. There's been some attacks by South Webster that New Knoxville's been able to get a good, solid first touch on, which allows them to go to offense. And Ellie's done a nice job, and even Haley stepped in at times to set the ball to various attackers. And Carson Henson has come up big, getting her timing down. 7 kills for the 6'1" senior, and a good run for the Rangers. Good serve there following the timeout to keep it in play.
Maloney will dink and find a spot. Faith Maloney with a kill.
Her third of the game, and that ends up being a good timeout. New Knoxville didn't give it to him with a service error, but a much needed break for the Jeeps as their go-to girl, Faith Maloney, delivers with her third kill of the set.
She's coming off a 20 kill effort against Newark Catholic, a team that they lost to last year in the regional finals. That was a big hurdle for South Webster to come over. And there's Flutterjohn from the right side for the kill.
She's been hitting very well out of the right side, and we've talked, Dave, before. That's a tough angle to hit from the right-hander. That ball has come over your body, and she's been getting good timing and jumps very well. Some very good, strong attacks.
Waterman with the serve. Osset Zimmerman, she tries to dink it across, covered by Flutterjohn. Osset Henson blocked back. Gable, Henson on the second, blocked again. And Maloney, battle won by the Rangers, and Henson gets a block.
Ellie Gable also assisted, and there was a lot of action right there around the net. And two of the better hitters, blockers in Ohio right there going at it, and it's won by the Rangers on the stuff block.
Two All-Staters there, and Maloney and Henson. There's
nice
Claxon.
Nice pickup, nice dig.
They'll set over to Flutterjohn. That'll sail a little too long. Side out to the Jeeps. We are tied 12-12 on our First National Bank scoreboard.
So that 12-11 lead then for New Knoxville. Probably, can't remember how the game started, but I think the Jeeps were up early right away. Maybe if it wasn't 1-0, but it could have been maybe the first lead for the Rangers.
Serve across. Gable will set Henson. She'll just have to push it. Claxon to Maloney. Blocked at the net. Gable to Henson, blocked again. Avery picks it up. All the way over to Flutterjohn. She'll dink it. They'll set Zimmerman. She'll dink it. Nice save by Avery.
Nice
Pushed in the corner by Gable. Nice save. Wow. They'll be able to free ball it across.
Free ball though. New Knoxville goes quick.
Wrap around. Nice dig. I think they called Henson in the net.
She in the wraparound got a little too close to the net and landed. A good job by the Jeeps, though, as you saw them all over the court quickly on defense, keeping the ball alive, making plays.
We're going to talk a lot about the spikes, but there's been a lot of great digs for both teams so far. And that one goes into the net.
First mistake by the Jeeps here in this game. They've had no attack errors, no ball handling errors. That's the first service error. And as a team, they serve again at 93%. They don't make many service errors. And they also earn almost 3.5 aces per set, so they serve aggressive.
Nice hit there from the right side. Faith Maloney, as good as advertised there with the kill.
When she gets it in the hitting zone, very difficult to stop. This time a nice back set by Claxon, and again a strong attack for her fourth kill of game one.
Faith Maloney, dug there by Waterman, hit by Henson.
Good job by the Jeeps to slow it down.
Push into the corner. That's number 9, Riley McGraw with the kill.
McGraw, another senior on the squad at 1.4 kills per set. Takes advantage of the opportunity. Nice job putting it in the deep corner. Knoxville couldn't come up with the play.
Maloney with the serve. Dug by Henson. Gable to the right-hand side there. The wraparound. Henson slams it down.
Good point there for New Knoxville. That time the wraparound was successful, and the Rangers climb back to within one. That's the 8th kill of the set for Carson Henson, now serving.
Zimmerman cannot handle ace by Carson Henson.
34 aces now on the season for Carson. And it's another tie here in game number 1, Dave.
4th tie so far. Tough serve. They're able to dig it from the back. It's Claxon will serve it long.
The aggressive serve, again, a little bit out of system then offensively for the Jeeps, and the attack, their first hitting error of the set, gives Rangers a 1-point lead.
Dug there by the Jeeps. They'll set. There's a hit there by Riley McGraw for the point. Senior, one of 4 seniors on this team.
6 different Jeep to record a kill here in game number 1. McGraw, that's her second kill of the set before. 6 different Jeepers have recorded kills.
Avery Henson off the blockers for the point.
Number 4 now with 4. Knoxville backed up by 1. And remember, they got off to a slow start, Dave, and they've battled back. They've had no bigger lead, the Rangers, other than 1 point, but trailed by as many as 5. I think you said at 10-5.
Ellie Gable, first team All-State with the serve. Claxton goes off the net in the antenna, and now the biggest lead up, doubled their biggest lead up to 2 for the Rangers.
Gable leads the team in aces with 54. That was not an ace, but she leads the team with 54 aces, a 92% server on the season.
Set over to Claxton. Nice dig by Flutterjohn. That hit was long there by Waterman. Side out to the Jeeps.
Just did not get enough on top of it, did Melissa. She had a huge hitting game in the 4th set against Tiffin Calvert.
You're wondering where South Webster at there in Scioto County, way in southern Ohio. The nearest big city would be Newark. First time they've ever been to state in volleyball. They won the state in boys basketball in 2006. Avery Henson with a kill.
Her 5th. Yeah, directly south of Columbus, down around Ironton area again, and just directly south of Columbus, about on the border. Mentioned Melissa Waterman, just to follow up a little bit more of the Tiffin Calvert game. Late in game 4, she had a couple attacks for points off blocks that helped New Knoxville come back. They trailed in game 4, like maybe 20-18 somewhere in there, and came up with some big, huge hits.
Ace by Erica Wiedock.
For Wiedock, that's now 20 on the season for the number 12 senior, Erica Wiedock.
We'll have a precision strip timeout. We'll step aside and we'll be right back on NK Telco Sports.
Clopay Corporation, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road Class A CDL driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package as an equal opportunity employer and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopay.com/careers.
Winners Meats. Quality meats for 4 generations. Hoagie Lumber. Hilsman Automotive.
To the Knoxville fans, there's some parents there. They're all excited as Rangers, first time in 15 years, are back to the state in volleyball, and right now they lead by 3 in the first set.
Go back a little bit farther, 89, and Erica's mom, Amy, played in that 89 semifinal team.
That was hit by Claxton through the blockers.
Brianna Claxton there, the 5'7" senior, with her 3rd kill. Much needed point for the Jeeps coming out of that timeout, and good timeout it was, break the momentum.
Gracie Claxton, the libero, serves, and that one drops for the ace. Gracie Claxton, Defensive Player of the Year in their conference, which is the Southern Ohio Conference. They gave out a Player of the Year, which was Faith Maloney, and a Defensive Player of the Year with Gracie Claxton.
And that was a tough serve. She really made it drop. That's her 38th ace on the season.
Gable was set all the way over to Flutterjohn, blocked at the net. Will set Maloney, and they will call a lift on the block, I believe, by Henson. Kind of reach back a little bit there, and there'll be another timeout. Gives us an opportunity to mention our sponsors. Our 5-star recruitment sponsor, Crown Equipment Corporation. Our MVP sponsors, Clopay and Wiedock Minster. Keys to the game are brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Our replays brought to you by Winners Meats. Starting lineup is sponsored by Sydney Allglaze Audiology. Timeouts brought to you by Precision Strips. So we'll do our stats and recaps between games. Brought to you by Wagner's IGA. We'll do a player of the game from NK Telco on our First National Bank scoreboard. We are tied once again at 20-20.
Another tie, Dave, as you mark it down. That's our 5th tie of the set. So it's been back and forth. Again, South Webster had a 5-point lead early at 10-5. New Knoxville, the biggest lead was at 3. So credit to both teams. It's a game of momentum. They both made some plays. They both have battled back, and we're knotted at 20 apiece.
Gracie Claxton will serve for her mother, Darcy Claxton.
I mentioned the ace. She's a 95% server on the season to go along with the 38 aces. So 95% server for right there, the libero, the 5-foot senior.
Henson with First hit, he'll do to Carson from the back row. Dug by the Jeeps, close to the net. It will go off of South Webster. Avery Henson wins the battle at the net for the point.
I always wonder how that works. I saw it, and went off of, so give Henson the kill,
yep.
I would assume, and calmly she goes back here. Their team up 21-20.
So dug by Claxon. Claxon to Maloney, block, Henson, Flutterjohn. Team up for the block.
Well, that's a tough ask for the blockers when you got Maloney coming with a rhythm jump like that, but good hands by the Rangers to earn the second termination block for the Rangers in the set.
Back set, hit by Bree Claxon. Nice save by Avery Henson. Over on 2 by Gracie Claxon. And now pushed
Wiedock
across.
with a great save on that one.
Second one by Maloney and down. Point for the Jeeps.
Give the Rangers credit. They kept it alive with some great plays, but the Jeeps, though, maintain composure. Sometimes you get frustrated when your hard attacks are picked up, but they continue to go at it, and they got a much-needed point to pull back to within 1. Maloney, her 5th kill of a set.
Bree Claxon, the serve dug by Henson. Gable to Henson. Off the blockers, it'll be bumped out of bounds. Point Rangers.
9 kills in the set for Carson Henson, and again, getting into offense makes a much easier task to go out and hit, and that's exactly what the Rangers are able to do.
Melissa Waterman serves it across with a 23-21 lead. Wrap around Maloney. Nice save by Wiedock.
A couple of them she's been able to get.
Tip by Zimmerman. There's Henson. To Henson. Point.
Give the kill to Carson Henson. Give the asterisk to Erica Wiedock. She stepped in big here the last couple possessions, fielding some hard-driven attacks.
Set point coming up here for the Rangers. Waterman serves it close to the net. Battle back on the New Knoxville side. Henson sails it across. Close to the net. Flutterjohn box it. The Rangers take the first set. 25-21 on our First National Bank scoreboard. They come from behind to win the first set. Both teams will regroup to the bench. We're back with a set 2 here on NK Telco Sports.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Allglaze and Sydney Audiology are committed to providing the most advanced and affordable hearing care solutions.
Did you know that more and more insurances are offering coverage for hearing aids and that we are the most comprehensive provider in the area?
Because we want to serve all in our community, we partner with agencies such as Medicaid, OOD, Sertoma, and most recently the VA, helping our veterans find local solutions to their problems.
Don't leave unused benefits on the table this year. Call us today to see if you qualify.
Welcome back to the state volleyball tournament. In the first set, after a slow start, the Rangers rebound with a 4-point win.
Well, the slow, kind of sluggish start a little bit, maybe just a little nervous, I don't know, but they really played better down the stretch, overcame that 10-5 deficit to win 25-21. Our CAB report looks like this: our kills, our aces, and our blocks. New Knoxville 18 kills compared to 13 kills for the Jeeps. New Knoxville 2 service aces. South Webster 1. Rangers with 2 stuff blocks. The Jeeps with 0. The Rangers commit 7 errors. The Jeeps commit 3 errors in that first set. And good performance for the Rangers towards the end. And give South Webster, they're a good team. They're scrappy. They hit the ball with power. And they've done a lot of things well, but Knoxville able to keep the action alive. Erica Wiedock, Melissa Waterman, some great digs. Avery Henson, some good first touches on attacks, you know, to get the offense started, and that's key.
The Jeeps will serve to start off this second set. Again, the first set goes 25-21. The winner will play St. Henry in the final, who defeated Monroeville in 4 sets. So it looks like Gracie Claxon will be serving for the Jeeps.
She had 1 ace in game number 1.
Led by Henson. Gable to Henson, blocked back, covered by Wiedock. They'll bump it across. They'll set it to Claxon.
Good job by Flutter John to get a hand on it.
Nice hit. Avery Henson wins the battle for the point.
Avery had 6 kills in game number 1. That gives her 7. Boy, Knoxville again very active at the net on keeping the ball alive on some good touchbacks by the Jeeps.
Avery Henson named second team All-State earlier this week. First team All-MAC in District 8 as Maloney with a dink out of bounds.
Right idea. Again, Knoxville's hands have maybe caused the hitters now to think a little bit, try to place it versus attack it. And Maloney doesn't make many mistakes. Hit that one just outside the line.
All 3 Claxons with the hit there, finished off by Bree Claxon. They won from Gracie to the setter Bella to Bree Claxon from the right side for the point for the Jeeps.
Yeah, it's a unique thing when you have all 3 sisters on the team together. I think there's a couple younger ones also. They have all girls. So they'll Darcy will be coaching for a while.
Yeah. Pretty awesome to have 3 girls in the final. And Carson Henson with the point for the Rangers.
Had 10 kills in the first set. That now gives her 11. Hit a very good 409 in that first set. Only 1 attack error. Now 11 kills in the match.
Into the middle of Maloney. Nice save there by Flutterjohn. Haley will hit it across. A little confusion there. Zimmerman will go out of bounds.
Knoxville again kept him out of system a little bit, just like South Webster. Dave couldn't get in to a good flow, and the second attack error here early against the Jeeps gives the Rangers their 4th point.
Waterman with the serve. Dug by Zimmerman. They go to Maloney, and she hammers it for the point. Quick set there from Bella Claxon to the All-Stater Faith Maloney.
Went very quick. Nice, aggressive, up-tempo pace, and again, a good finish by Maloney. She had 5 kills in game 1. That one gives her 6 on the night. She came in with a 4.4 kill per average per set and a very good 462 hitting percentage.
Served there by Bella Claxon. Carson with another kill.
Gives her a dozen on the night. Again, good attack angle. The top-down approach is difficult to stop.
Rotating in the front row is freshman Bryn Egbert. Does a solid job in the front row. Only freshmen, the rest are all seniors in the rotation for Coach Meg Loggeman. Maloney must have been blocked. And that's 4 hits. So a 6-2 lead on our First National Bank scoreboard.
Knoxville's been really playing crisp defense. They made it tough for the Jeeps to get anything to drop. The net play's been good here to start game 2, and 3 attack errors for the Jeeps.
Flutterjohn serve, hit by Maloney, blocked back. She tried to kick it.
That would have been legal.
Bryn Egbert there on the block.
Carson Henson and Egbert combined for the block assist.
Looks like we'll have another precision strip timeout, this time by South Webster. You're watching State Tournament Volleyball here on NK Toko Sports.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Park National Bank, Cargill, St. Henry Bank, Chiltex LLC, Speedway Lanes.
Precision strip timeout as Haley Flutterjohn continues to serve as the Rangers off to a good start.
Good job keeping the ball in play after a timeout. Opportunity Rangers.
There's Egbert. Bryn Egbert with the kill.
Welcome to the big dance, freshman. I think everyone thought it was coming this side to Henson, and they went outside to number 10. Good smile there, well deserved. Good attack, good swing.
Served by Flutterjohn. Claxon will set Maloney, and she hammers it from the right side. She has a quick hit, doesn't she?
It's like a trigger bang. It's there. It's not a lot of arm action other than a quick snap, and she hits it with power. Again, she's a very strong girl.
Hard serve by Maloney. They'll set Carson Henson. Chasing all the way down, there's Claxon.
A lot of room here at the Nutter Center on the end zone, if you will, to run them down.
Gable to Henson for the point.
13 kills now, 10 in game 1, 3 here in game number 2. She'll go to the back row and serve, but again, a good offense for the Knoxville Rangers. Good first touch, and another nice set by Gable.
Carson Henson to serve. Claxon hit by Atkins for the dink.
Atkins with a changeup. So hit it just enough, if you will, over the defense of the Rangers front row and well in front of the back row.
Skylar Zimmerman, a sophomore, back to serve for the Jeeps. Avery Henson hits it across. Chance for the Jeeps. There's Claxon. Nice save there by Flutterjohn. They'll set Avery Henson, but there's someone in the net, and that's a Jeep in the net.
Second kill of the game for Avery Henson. It gives her 8 in the match.
And the nickname the Jeep comes from where, Jeff?
Popeye.
Popeye.
The sailor
cartoon.
Yes, a cartoon. I don't know much about it, but that's where it was from back in the day, and I'm not very familiar with it.
A little before our time. I know of it. And that's a hit through the blockers there by Bree Claxon.
Well, the Jeeps have been doing much better. They've been trading points now following that timeout. It still is a 5-point lead here for the Rangers, but since that timeout, it's been back and forth action for the most part, each team trading points. So it'll be good here for the Jeeps if they can get an aggressive serve, keep New Knoxville out of system, and try to get the ball back and go to offense themselves.
All the way over, it's Waterman that never made it over. Side out, still a 4-point lead for the Rangers.
First error committed by the Rangers in game 2, and that's a break for the Jeeps. That's what they needed, a consecutive serve opportunity. Chance here to work themselves back into this deficit that they've opened up game 2 with.
Riley Reinhardt had 21 assists coming in here. Junior serve goes into the net.
She doesn't do that often, Dave. Not many of them do. She's a 96% server on the season. Her first of the match. Error.
Rotating into the back row, number 3, Peyton Stamper, junior defensive specialist for the Jeeps, as Erica Wiedock comes in for Egbert for the serve. There's a tough serve. Nice save by Claxon. They're able to save it. Good job by the Jeeps. Back set. Flutterjohn for the dink. And there's a whistle. And I think Flutterjohn's in the net. So side out will give it to South Webster.
So again here, a chance for South Webster. Another chance to knock this lead down. A lot of game left to go here in game 2. So the Jeeps have a chance here to make a dent here with consecutive serves.
Gracie Claxon with the serve. Avery Henson with the kill.
Her third of the set. We've seen more footballs, if you will, tonight.
And that's legal.
It's legal, yes. But that one not able to be kept alive, but you have to make sure the ball's down before you celebrate it. I've seen it a few times where you keep it alive and you turn your back, I should say, and the other team keeps it alive and it drops on your side when you're not watching.
Maloney with the hit. Henson with another dig. Ooh, there's Waterman goes across the barrier there, and that'll be blocked down there. Melissa Waterman tripped over on the left side there. Looks like she's all right, but end up a point for South Webster.
I believe Bella Claxon will get credit for the kill. It was kind of a freaky play there as the setter was out of, for New Knoxville, took the first ball and it became an awkward angle, and Waterman did her best to keep it alive, but Claxon finishes it. Bella Claxon.
Bree Claxon with the serve. Carson Henson with the kill. Talked a little bit about 2006 was the last time. New Knoxville has also been to state in 89, 2006. 2006 was coached by Jenny Fletterjohn. They beat Salida Christian in 4, and they lost to Norwalk St. Paul in 4 in the state final. Is Carson Henson with the kill. Some of the players on that 2006 team, a couple big middle hitters there, Nicole Wright, Alicia Niemeyer, and then a lot of other good players as well.
Yeah, they were a good team to watch. That group put together a nice little booklet of quotes and comments for the girls to read as a Ranger get a stuff block from Carson Henson and Ellie Gable. But nice job by, let's say, the alumni giving their thoughts and what they've seen and words of encouragement. The team got that as a kind of a thing to read about and get them pumped up for this atmosphere.
Good job by Fletterjohn at the net. And the Rangers taking control here, now 16-8. Another timeout by South Webster. As we'll step aside. Well, while we got a minute, we'll just keep it right here, talk a little bit more as this timeout sponsored by Precision Strip. At 2016, some of the other players, maybe the outside hitters, Morgan Reinecke, Nikki Kellermeyer, and some of the other players on the team. You had Haley Cruzy and Anna James.
Meredith Fletterjohn, Taylor Richter, Jesse Catahenry, Brooke Niemeyer, and Natasha Fullenkamp. I think we named them all, yep.
Then you go back, again, that was the 2006 squad coached by current assistant Jenny Fletterjohn. 1989, 25-3. Chuck Braden, who coached a lot of years in Knoxville. They just made it to semifinals. They lost to Newark Catholic 15-3, 15-9, back before you had rally scoring. Some of the players on that team.
Yeah, those are common names here to New Knoxville people. Angie Schrolicki, Amy Leffel, Jenny Wessel, Shannon Egbert, Shannon Braden, Stacy Tinnerman, Christine Schrolicki, and Emily Egbert. I mentioned before, Amy Leffel was the mother of Erica Wiedock, and the Egbert girls under Shannon and Emily, their nieces, the freshmen, playing tonight.
So a lot of connections to the Curran team, and right now the Curran team up 1 set and now up by nice 8 here. Nice hit, nice save there. And Gable tries to hit over in 2, and she hits the net.
That was a wild, New Knoxville had a great attack there. The Jeeps, I don't know who dug it up on the backside. It was a nice dig, if you will, and boy, much needed break for the Jeeps. They needed a point, they need the ball back, stop the New Knoxville run.
Served by Bella Claxon. Set the Fletterjohn. Nice set by Gable to stay out of the net. Wow, she had her back to the net and set it and then stepped aside so Fletterjohn could hit it.
She's done that very well, and how those setters know where the net's at. It's like a barbed wire fence or electric fence. They know how far they have to go, and they stay out of it.
And it's only, being a senior, it's only her 2nd year as a setter, right? Because last year she switched to a setter, right?
Yes. And was an attacker earlier in her career, and now has become a setter.
Egbert with the hit. Close to the net, there's Zimmerman. Henson to Carson Henson.
Good play defensively, back row by Brianna Claxon.
Carson Henson hammers it for the point.
Kind of a slow pace there, as that's her 16th kill on the night. But it's kind of a standing still approach, if you will. Not much of a run effort there. Had to kind of bunny hop to get her rhythm, but her 16th kill here in the match.
Served by Fletterjohn. Maloney. There's Gable.
Uh-oh, Carson went down.
Fletterjohn to Gable. And she'll go off. She hits it off the blockers for the point. But right now, concern. Yeah, Ellie off the blocker for the kill. Right now, a little concern is Carson Henson went down. She's shaking everybody off right now. Always the danger of volleyball. It's ankles are always vulnerable. Step on somebody's. Right now, she looks all right. It's Fletterjohn with a nice serve. Hit across. Haley Fletterjohn with the dig. Gable to Henson. That one is blocked by Maloney.
Good job there by the Jeeps. 9 and 12 combining on a straight-on attack from Carson Henson. That's the first stuff block for the Jeeps, and sometimes those stuff blocks build a little bit of momentum. So maybe they can use that to climb back the trails by as many as 10 now, so they're down to 9.
Maloney serve. Back set Henson for her 17th kill. She will go back to serve. Looks like she's okay after a spill before. Serve is across. Hit there by McGraw. Gable to Avery. They battle for it, free ball to cross. Dug by Waterman. Carson from the back row.
Just deep.
Just long. And they will call they must have called a touch there, as they called a touch as South Webster is trying to get clarification there. So we'll get another look on our replay brought to you by Winners Meats.
Maybe on the back row. It wasn't on the block. It could have been on a defensive play on the back row.
Rangers will take it. That one goes into the net. And a 22-10 lead for the Rangers.
Right now, New Knoxville, a lot of momentum, and when you have that kind of confidence and swagger a little bit, although, you know, they don't show it out there, but mentally they've got a pretty tough mental attitude. It begins to make a lot of plays difficult.
Nice block by Avery. Carson to Ellie. Wrap around to Avery off the block. Dig by Henson. All the way over to Egbert with a nice hit.
That's her second of game 2. Both of them pretty powerful attacks.
And the thing, when you're in her role, she doesn't get a lot of opportunities, and she's been taking advantage of them in this match.
And a lot of times they bring the block over, and you can then catch them off guard with just maybe one blocker against her.
That will go wide, and New Knoxville coming up on set point here with a big 24-10 lead. Chased down, dinked,
kept alive.
Not quite there as Rangers dive and able to handle it. It was number 9, I believe, McCraw with the hit. Still set point for the Rangers as Skylar Zimmerman with the serve. Fletter John Gable. Henson for the point. And the victory in set 2 on our First National Bank scoreboard. New Knoxville 25, Southwestern 11. The Rangers now take a 2-0 lead as they regroup to the bench. Be back with the third set as we return here at NK Telco Sports.
Wegner's IGA have been servicing their communities for more than 90 years, spanning 3 generations. Wegner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and a variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wegner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and New Bremen.
Jewelry Barn, repairs, custom and in-stock items. Joe's Place 2. Wayne Trail Lincoln Electric. Brookside Laboratories, world leader in analytical services. Bombauer Fertilizer and Seed. Phone Doctors.
There's the New Knoxville bench as they're feeling pretty good right now with a 2-0 lead here. Take a look at our Wagner's IGA stats and recap for the second set.
Well, unofficially, the CAB report goes like this for New Knoxville: 16 kills compared to 7 for South Webster. New Knoxville 1 service ace, South Webster no service aces. New Knoxville 2 termination blocks, South Webster 1. New Knoxville just 3 errors in game 2. South Webster with 6. So New Knoxville played very clean. They played with their foot on the throttle, a lot of aggressive attacking, and made some nice defensive plays again against some very hard-driven attacks by South Webster, and prevail kind of in an easy / good momentum builder win for game 2.
And going in after 2 sets, Carson Henson now with 19 kills. That puts her over 1,000 kills in her career. for New Knoxville.
If our stats are correct, what the team had was 983 coming in. The sheet they just gave us has her 19 kills. I have her for 18, but somewhere along the line, she's probably surpassed 1,000 kills in her high school career, which basically has been 3 seasons of varsity action.
So congratulations to Carson Henson on that milestone. As right now they get ready for the 3rd set, and Rangers really from start to finish were in control of that set.
Yeah, very much different than set 1, where they started off slow and South Webster was able to maintain the lead and they battled back and forth. Set 2 really was all New Knoxville, and they continued to hit the ball really well. I'm looking for their percentage numbers. Yes, set 2 the Rangers hit a 406 percentage. That's a team hitting percentage of 406 is very good. That's excellent.
It's kind of like a batting percentage, a batting average in baseball. If you get to 300, you're good, and they were at over 400 on that one. And there's a hammer by Maloney.
Nice run down by New Knoxville. Gable will free ball it over.
Nice job there. Avery Henson, the one to hustle back to get that. There's a hit by Claxon. Gable to Henson for another kill.
Well, Maloney powered it. Gable kept it alive. Avery ran it down. And following the consecutive volleys, New Knoxville taps it over and it drops.
It's neat. The whole team on New Knoxville pointed back to Avery on you got that point on chasing down that long hit before, and there will be a lift there. Right now, the Rangers off to a good start. If you're the Rangers, you want to keep your foot on the pedal, as we know.
Things can change in a hurry.
Yes.
And, it's sometimes tough to turn the offense on and off.
There's a hit by Maloney.
Wiedock, nice job keeping it alive.
Henson finds a spot. You know, the good digs. If you have the good digs and the passing, the kills will follow from there.
Yeah, there's another one. Wiedock, right place, right time. Just basically able to get it deflected up in the air, and New Knoxville could then take advantage and go to work offensively.
Maloney. There's Avery Henson's had a whole bunch of digs here. Hit there by Waterman. Maloney go a little bit long.
Rangers were in the net though, so give the kill to Maloney. And Knoxville has been in the net a fair amount of times tonight. I mean, not that South Webster hasn't been, but there have been probably 3 or 4 times when Knoxville's been called for the net violation.
South Webster, last 3 years, they've won district. They've won 20 games 2 years ago, 23 last year, and 25 entering tonight's game. So they've been a program on the rise, and a little lean back and a nice spike for the point by Carson Henson.
The classmates there exchanged pleasantries, maybe as the timing was off or the set was too high, but smiles nonetheless as they're able to get it to work. And timing is so critical, and they've spent a lot of time doing it and getting it down pat.
Maloney dinks for the point.
New Knoxville about a half a step late there reading it, but nonetheless, good job by Maloney. She now has 9 kills in the match.
Bella Claxon back to serve. Sophomore on this team of the 3 sisters on this Jeep squad. Avery to Ellie. Haley with a good hit. Nice save by South Webster. Free ball across. Chance for the Rangers. They'll do the wraparound to Carson. That's blocked. And there will be a Ranger in the net. And Henson put it on the follow through for the point for South Webster. As they close within 1.
Good job by the Jeeps here, maintaining composure. Even though they got kind of manhandled in game 2, it doesn't matter. You start over fresh game 3, a new life, and chance here to tie it.
Nice back set to Fletterjohn. She'll just dink it across. Into the middle, it's Maloney. There's Henson, Maloney, or no, that's Zimmerman. Gable to Henson. Off the blockers and kicked across.
We've seen him use that football a lot tonight.
That's sailed out of bounds and then gave him a point. I don't think I've seen that all year.
I've seen a kick. I've never seen it work where it actually went over. That ball maybe would have traveled out of bounds. Tough to make a call on that. But we've seen him use their feet a lot here.
Yeah.
And nice job by number 1, Brianna Claxon.
And half the crowd is asking now, is that legal? And as we learned, it is. And that is Carson with the kill.
Her 4th kill of game number 3. And if you don't see the other coach, if you will, in this case, New Knoxville up really arguing, then you got to assume it's legal. I've seen, like I said, I've never really seen it work, but stranger things have happened. It's legal play.
Brent Egbert rotates into the front row as Haley Fletterjohn Serving for the Rangers, up by 1. Back set Maloney. Nice cover there by Egbert and Henson. Gable, wrap around. Dug by Claxon. There's Zimmerman. Chased down by Waterman in a mix-up. As the two sisters thought the other one was taking it, and it'll be a side out to South Webster.
Yeah, one of the rare times communication breaks down for the Rangers and a break for the Jeeps.
Nice serve there by Maloney.
And that's what they needed. Maybe a mistake play by the Rangers, and they come right back with an ace.
Timeout on the floor. We'll step aside. You're watching high school state tournament here on NK Toko Sports.
Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center offers a family-friendly environment with a personalized approach to reduce pain, restore function, and improve mobility. Dr. Christopher Stuckey specializes in reconstructive foot and ankle surgery, diabetic foot care, trauma including fractures and sports injuries, along with bunions, hammer toes, and ingrown toenails. Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center has offices located in St. Mary's and Salina. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-394-8664.
Welcome back to the Nutter Center following the precision strip timeout for the Division IV semifinal. We're in the third set. Rangers up 2-0 right now. They find themselves down by 1 here in the third set.
Some back-to-back plays for the Jeeps have turned their favor. A miscommunication by the Rangers and the service ace. Those are momentum plays, and quickly the Rangers take a timeout, try to stop it and let the girls regroup. Kind of cruise in game number 2. You don't want to get complacent. Time now to regroup and go back to work.
Maloney with the serve. Carson hits it. There's Claxon from the back row. Nice save by Fletterjohn. Free ball, didn't quite make it. Point South Webster. South Webster is part of the Southern Ohio Conference. They actually have 2 divisions. They're part of the larger school division. They led their division by South Webster. Wheelersburg was the second. I'll mention some of the other ones as we go along here. Henson with the hit. That is a little bit long. Some of the other ones in their conference, besides Wheelersburg, Northwestern, Waverly, Portsmouth West, Oak Hill, Eastern, Minford, and Valley. Those are the larger schools with. I think they're all D3 and D4. And there's 8 in that form a smaller division. There must be all D4 schools. There's a nice hit there by Riley McGraw.
Right now the Jeeps playing more consistent volleyball. Knoxville hasn't had great offense here, and credit that to the Jeeps, but they've turned it on, taken advantage of that opportunity, and played much better here in game number 3.
Henson with the hit, block bat, hit over by Fletterjohn. Claxon will hit it, saved by Henson. Gable, Henson with a power ding for the point.
Good placement. The Jeeps have been very aggressive here as of late at the net play, getting some good touches against Ranger attacks. That time sensing the hole, able to hit it cleanly to the back corner for her first kill of game 3. That's her 11th in the match for Avery Henson.
Ellie Gable back to serve. First team All-Stater, first team MAC in District 8. Hammered down there by Bree Claxon. Claxon
makes it look easy there.
Yeah. She won over 1,000 digs in the last match against Newark Catholic. You get a look on her replay. And
1,000 digs last match and earns her 6th kill there, but one in her rhythm. She's a very good hitter, 5 feet 7 inches.
Riley Reynard serves it by Fletterjohn. The overpass put away by Claxon. The momentum is all with the Jeeps right now.
It's a difference. It's just kind of a different flow. We saw game 2, Knoxville. Everything went right for them, able to get the ball on offense and attack hard. Game 3 so far has not been the case. They only trail by 3 to the Rangers, but the Jeeps definitely playing a lot more confidence.
All the way over, it's Waterman blocked back. Henson not able to save it. Avery Henson with the kill.
Not like with Tiffin Calvert. You don't breathe until the ball hits the ground. South Webster has been a sponge back there on the floor. They've really covered a lot of ground. That time, Knoxville able to get the kill from Avery Henson, her 2nd of game 3, her 12th in the match.
Erica Wiedock into the game to serve. Down by 2. That'll be an ace there. The Jeeps not able to handle it there on the serve by Erica Wiedock.
That's her second service ace of the game. One in game, or second service of the match ace. One in game 1 and one here in game number 3.
That's the Claxon sisters. Bree Claxon finishes it off. And the set from her younger sister, Bella.
Well, it was a nice attack here. We're seeing Brianna Claxon here in this game 3 come up kind of big with some very good momentum building attacks. New Knoxville has not had a stop against her here in game 3.
Gracie Claxon, the libero, with the serve. Avery Henson, that'll sail long. A 3-point lead for South Webster.
5 attack errors, or 5 mistakes here for the Rangers in game 3. They only had 3 errors in game number 2, and that's the game they really played with a lot of control.
Tough serve, over pass, put away there by number 10, Bella Claxon. The lead up to 4 for the Jeeps.
Rangers will regroup, kind of use the unofficial timeout here to, as they kind of get a ball in play, is try to regroup on their own without having to burn a timeout. And right now the Jeeps return into favor a little bit with that confidence and a lot of swagger plays, getting the 50-50 balls and winning the battle.
Knoxville's already taken 1 timeout. Dig by Fletterjohn. Back set Waterman. That will sail long. Down by 5. The Jeeps on the season, they're 75-8 in overall sets. Coming into the match, New Knoxville was 71-13. So neither team has lost a lot of sets throughout the year, is what you'd expect from when you make it to state. Henson is blocked. Gable goes over in 2, but Claxon's there. To Bella Claxon on the second, hits the line.
Each setter trying to take advantage of the opportunity, and Claxon, Bella's attack lands right on the end line.
The Knoxville will take the timeout. We'll be right back here at the state tournament on NK Telco Sports.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Take a look at the Ranger bench coming out of this precision strip timeout, as they have taken their second timeout as South Webster has caught fire, leading by 6.
Well, they're playing with a lot of confidence. We talked off air. Maybe it was when the kicked ball, if you will, kind of went over the net and it resulted eventually in a Jeeps point. That maybe is when this in game 3 is turned around, but still the Rangers, a lot of time to go. They were down by 5 in game 1, found a way to come back and win that. And right now down by 6 with 10 points remaining for the Jeeps to win.
Also in the regionals finals, they were down to Tiffin Calvert by 8 in one of those sets and pulled it out. And that's a hard serve there by Claxon. It extends the lead to 7 on our First National Bank scoreboard. It's Gracie Claxon with the ace.
For Claxon, her 38th ace on the season. I'm sorry, 39th. That's her second here in the match.
Dug by Henson. Gable. Avery Henson from the right side. Dug by the Jeeps. There's Bree Claxon. Right now, everything going right for South Webster as they have taken control of this set.
Playing, again, a lot of rhythm. Offense is quick. They're getting good attack angles and playing with a lot of energy. I mean, this is an elimination game for them, so they've got to find their rhythm quickly before they don't have a chance. And good performance so far here by the Jeeps.
Avery Henson with the hit. Will have to be free balled across. Chance for the Rangers. Gable, slide play, block back. Able to get it over, push it deep in the corner. Claxon to Maloney for the point.
Third kill by Faith Maloney, and really the Jeeps have been getting a good front wall to slow down the Ranger attackers, and Knoxville has kept some volleys alive, but South Webster has really been putting the exclamation point on the attacks here as of late.
There's the senior Gracie Claxon. Henson off the blockers and down. That's Bree Claxon with the block. And a 10-point lead for South Webster.
Talked about the good hands at the net. That one results in a termination block, their first of game 3. Seems like they should have more, but they've really slowed down the Rangers offense with some very good hands at the net.
Fletterjohn, step up, set it to Waterman. And there's Claxon. They'll call a lift on the second hit. And the run continues for the Jeeps.
Yeah, a good run right now, a lot of rhythm, and Brianna Claxon earns her 5th kill of game 3. That's 10 in the match.
At this point, the Rangers, it's going to be tough to win the 3rd set, but you want to build some momentum to finish out this set. Henson to Fletterjohn to Henson.
Able to get it inside the antenna.
Gable with a nice save. They'll set Henson. Hit by Claxon off the blockers.
A game of inches, you know, what's working well for one team, it isn't working well for the other team. And the Jeeps, again, a strong comeback here. Maybe started off game 3 a little slow, but boy, they've really dominated the action here as of late.
You just joined us in Knoxville, won the first 2 games, 25-21, 25-11, but it's been all South Webster in the 3rd set. And there'll be a illegal hit there.
You might have a replay here.
As they're saying the setter was really a back row player and she shouldn't hit it, but they're arguing she's in the front row as the setter. We'll see. I think they called on number 10, Bella Claxon, as she attacks it over.
She was above the net, yes.
She's above the net, but if she's a front row player, she's okay.
Correct, but
evidently she was not, because she's the setter all the way around.
Well, she's in the front row now.
If she's in the front row,
not real sure.
Well, she sets all the way around, but people there know much more than me on that one. There's Claxon, that never made it across.
Well, a long way for the Rangers to go. It's going to take a lot of work to get there, but again, play with some rhythm and confidence. See once you get your confidence back offensively.
Set over to Maloney.
Her 4th kill, and Knoxville's been able to get touches on it, but a lot of them have been like down the line attacks. And Knoxville's block is, it's hard to tell. In this case, it's over to the left, maybe a bit too much, but about time you do that, then they go angle. So you try to anticipate, but a good performance here by the Jeeps in game 3.
Bree Claxon serves it across. Dug by Wiedock. Henson from the back row. Claxon to Maloney. That will go out of bounds.
Touch.
They'll call it touch. At the net, it looks like. I thought there was, but they didn't call it initially.
Maloney now 5 kills in game 3. They give her 12 in the match.
Take a look at our winners meets replay. There was a touch of the net as Bree Claxon serving for South Webster. Fletterjohn, that's blocked. Fletterjohn to Henson. And bumped across. Here's Fletterjohn to Gable. Henson slide play for the point. They've run that quite a few times. They haven't had a lot of success, but that time it worked.
That time the ball off the net a little bit better, so you can maybe swing at it, get the good angle. Her 5th kill in game number 3, but it's a long way to go for the Rangers. They trail by 11.
Melissa Waterman with the serve. And there'll be a lift there. Knoxville's getting some points here at the end.
Knoxville's had not many losses, even the games they haven't lost many, but usually in the games they lose, they score in the 20s. They've only had one, I think, other game where they've been under 20 in a loss. I'll look that up here.
That's impressive.
Some games they've lost in overtime, where you lose but still score 26 or 27 points.
Henson with the hit off the blockers. Jeff's checking through it right now. They getting some momentum here, still trailing 23-14 on our First National Bank scoreboard.
There's a 13-point loss against Coldwater and a 14-point loss against New Bremen. Right now, they're at 14, but
dink by Zimmerman. Not able to get it over, and it'll be set point coming up for South Webster.
Good ball placement. Again, Knoxville able to get a touch on it, just not enough to keep it in control. And the Jeeps 1 point away from earning game 3 here, and then Knoxville will have to obviously regroup and come out and take a breath and come back and continue to get back to offense.
Bella Claxon serves it Carson Henson.
Nice dig.
Nice save by Gracie Claxon, the libero. And hit by Zimmerman. Zimmerman with the kill. Gracie Claxon with a big dig. And South Webster makes a statement here in the third set as they win 25-14 on our First National Bank scoreboard. The Rangers will regroup. Back to the bench. We'll be back with the fourth set on NK Telco Sports.
Minster Bank.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We're certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
South Webster comes back and rallies in the third set as they win 25-13. As you see on our First National Bank scoreboard, Rangers 2 with a 2-1 lead. For our Whiteners IGA stats and recap, here's Jeff Henson.
A little role reversal there between games 2 and 3 almost for the CAB report. Kills, New Knoxville just with 8. South Webster with 16. They double up the Rangers in the attacking category. Aces each team, New Knoxville 1 ace, South Webster 2 aces, no termination blocks for New Knoxville, and 1 for the Jeeps. So basically a flip-flop of game 2, and we had a competitive game 1, so we'll see what happens here in game 4, but a good performance by South Webster in game 3 to prolong the match and earn a game 4.
The Knoxville crowd stands up, they're giving the big cheer to their Rangers, trying to get some energy here, and yeah, I'd say odds are this fourth one will be a pretty competitive one. These are two very good teams. Been impressed with South Webster. It's their third year in a row they've won district. They've been building towards this, just what I've read about that. It's their first time they made it to state, and very solid team all around, but Rangers have had quite a year as well, and I look for them to really regroup here in the fourth set.
Yeah, like I said, it's 0-0 right now, so you get a start over. It's not like in basketball where you get outscored by 20 points. You start the next quarter down by 20 or more. It's 0-0, and it's a game of momentum and energy. And New Knoxville got much better offense in game 2. South Webster got much better offense game 3. And both teams have girls that can hit it when you get them the ball where they can go at it.
Gracie Claxon will serve. She had quite a service run in that last set. It's a senior libero. Serves it, there's too hot to handle. That ball was moving. And I think if you're the Rangers, you want to answer early in this set. You don't want to fall behind and you want to get that momentum back from South Webster.
Correct, don't try to play from too far behind. But Grace Claxon has done a nice job serving. She's got a tough serve, and the Rangers get a good one there.
All the way over to Fletterjohn for a big kill.
Well, much needed. They got a good first touch and a nice set, and a good strong effort from Haley Fletterjohn.
Nice set by Gable there.
Almost like a sigh of relief from the crowd behind us, where the Rangers could finally get some good offense.
Battle at the net on the New Knoxville side. Henson takes it over. Hit there by Claxon. Henson, Gable, all the way over to Waterman. Melissa Waterman for the kill.
Again, not a perfect system, but they were able to get a ball where Melissa could aggressively go after it, avoid a free ball, get some top spin on it. We'll see the end of it here from the senior Melissa Waterman.
Nice bump set there by Gable. Claxon to Maloney. Nice dig by Wiedock back on the South Webster side. Hit by Maloney. Nice save by Avery. Carson blocked by Maloney for the point.
When Maloney was active at the net, New Knoxville dug up a couple of her attacks. She kept at it and couldn't get the kill, but recorded her stuff block. She leads them in blocks at 0.7 per set. Did a nice job there maintaining her composure and getting a big stuff block.
Bree Claxon serving. Henson. Dig there by Claxon. Zimmerman is back on the New Knoxville side, and nobody took the second one.
So Zimmerman with the kill as the ball kind of fell right in the middle of no one. As a little miscommunication for the Rangers. They'll look to regroup here. They trail by 1.
Bree Claxon, 5'7" senior. Dig by Wiedock. Nice save by Gable as Wiedock able to get it across. Bree Claxon to Maloney. Maloney, a 5'11" senior.
Pretty strong player, and again, able to get it in the wheelhouse and go off of a solo blocker for the Rangers. And a lot of times good hitters will win that battle when it's one-on-one.
4-2. South Webster here in the fourth set as Bree Claxon continues to serve. Dug by Waterman. Free ball over. Claxon to Bella Claxon. Wrap around to Maloney. Not able to get it. Another point for the Jeeps.
Another strong performance here. South Webster has kind of picked up where they left off of at game 3. A lot of momentum and a 3-point lead here early in game 4.
After that point, the Rangers regrouped in a little huddle of their own, and that don't have had anything to do with it, but it ends up in a bad serve.
Just their third service error of the night for South Webster. New Knoxville has yet to have a service error.
Melissa Waterman with the serve. Dug by Zimmerman. They'll set Maloney. And she got a hand on it. Hit over by Fletterjohn. Battle at the net. They'll set Carson.
Kept alive.
Now free ball across. Chance for the Rangers. Gable back to Henson.
Another good touch by the Jeeps at the net.
On the second one, they'll hit over in 3. And they'll call a double hit. I'm not sure it was on the second or third hit. It was a little unorthodox. The side out goes
good
to
play
the
by the
Jeeps.
Jeeps. They've, again, there's a lot of confidence right now for them. And
will be a rotation error against the Rangers as they were out of position, called by the down official, Steve Trout. Bella Claxon will continue to serve with a 7-3 lead.
Big serve here for the Jeeps. Bella Claxon, a chance to put the Rangers offense out of sync if they can, but a good answer from New Knoxville.
Hammered there by Carson Henson. Brent Egbert will rotate in.
Long way to go for New Knoxville. That's a big point. You hate to, again, fight too far back, and right now just a 3-point lead. Those are manageable, and the Rangers a chance to go to work defensively and try to get a point on the board.
Maloney blocked there, Egbert and Henson. And the way you come back when you're down, you got to do one play, 1 point at a time, and they put together 2 points there.
Yeah, and quickly. Those are quick bang, bang points. You don't have a 3-point line in volleyball, so there's no way to get other than 1 point and earn it. You just hope to get some momentum and some rhythm.
Zimmerman blocked there. Henson and Gable up for the block, and the Rangers within 1.
Again, those are momentum plays and confidence builders as you watch the stuff block there between Henson and Gable.
Nice serve by Fletterjohn. Maloney will dink it. Fletterjohn covers it to Henson. That will sail wide.
One of the few swinging mistakes that Carson Henson has had tonight. And just a little anxious there, but had the right idea. The side of the court was open.
It's Faith Maloney now in the back row.
Maloney had
Henson.
52 aces.
Henson. Now on the South Webster side. To the back row, it's Claxon. Henson with another dig. Henson with the dink. McGraw out of bounds. Point Rangers.
Again, an extended volley there, Dave, a little bit longer, and the hitting error gives the Rangers the point. They trail by 1 as, again, trail by as many as 3 or 4 here in game 4, have battled back to within 1.
Serve across dug by Claxon to Bella Claxon. To McGraw, blocked and over by Egbert. That will be the double hit there.
Well, that's a tough break. About any time you have a non-setter, it seems like take the second touch. If you use 2 hands, I don't know how to do it without being a violation, but
something they can tell with the rotation. Again, referees know much more than me on that subject. As Henson hits it on the second one. Nice save by Claxon. Bree Claxon with the hit. Dig by Waterman. Carson from the back row. Claxon off the blocker. In point, Bree Claxon.
Good work again by the Jeeps. They keep the ball alive after a couple good New Knoxville attacks and back to a 3-point lead.
Talk about Maloney's 5'11", but Bree Claxon, she's only 5'7". She does a nice job of that outside position for the Jeeps. Jeeps up by 3 on our First National Bank scoreboard. Henson for the point.
That time again, good rhythm offense for New Knoxville, and they were able to cut a diagonal shot to the left to get around them would-be blockers for the Jeeps. Good angle, you look at it here.
Ellie Gable, short serve. Trying to get him out of system as they set Claxon. That's off the blockers and out of bounds. Another kill for Claxon.
Rangers are there, nearly came up with a big termination block, but again, a lot of power by Claxon makes it difficult to control. You do your best to angle the hands, but it's still a force will beat that kind of force will win most of his battles.
And if you hit it just a half of a second or a quarter of a second later, it can change the angle as well. Serve across, Gable to Henson, off the blockers, close to the net on the South Webster side. Will set Claxon into the net.
Yeah, I don't think it ever went, but so a hitting mistake for the Jeeps will give New Knoxville the ball back as, again, it's been a very back and forth game here. We've kind of evened back out here at game 4, 2-point lead.
There was 2 ties early. I don't think the Rangers have ever had the lead. They were tied a couple times. They were down as much as 3, I know, maybe 4. There's Bree Claxon, Henson, Gable, Avery, dug by Gracie Claxon, Bella Claxon, Bree Claxon, out of bounds.
So she smoked it. She came up with a running start. You mentioned her height, 5 feet 7 inches. She gets a running jump. She grows instantly to a much taller, lengthy person, but her attack just missed, but well struck.
Wiedock with the serve for the Rangers. Claxon, there's Wiedock with the dig. Over to Waterman for the kill.
Her second kill of game 2 or game 4, her second kill. Sometimes she's been the momentum play where she gets some big solid swings. We'll see if her teammates can rally on that and try to get their first lead here in game 4.
And they do with the ace by Wiedock. 12-11 Rangers.
Well, the left-handed serving Erica Wiedock now records her 3rd ace of the match.
Timeout South lead. Timeout South Webster. We'll be right back here on NK Toko Sports.
Hometown Opportunity serves Mercer County, Auglaize County, Darke County, and Shelby County.
The website as a whole is pretty user-friendly. I was able to filter down my options, see what types of jobs were out there for me in the area.
It really opened up my eyes to the employer market around here.
We know that our local candidates, a lot of times are most successful candidates because they want to come here and stay.
It's become the go-to site for anybody looking for a job in the region.
Welcome back out of this precision strip timeout taken by South Webster. The Rangers have taken their first lead of this set.
It's been their first lead in a while. Remember, they kind of got handled, if you will, in game number 3, but they now have this lead here. We're about midway through this 4th game. A win would move the Rangers on to a championship chance on Saturday, but a lot of work left to go here for the Rangers, and it all begins with the first serve.
Wiedock able to serve it across. There's Claxon off the blockers, and she took just a little off of it, and it went just off the block.
Yes, the touch, you know, that becomes a slowdown, and Melissa Waterman was backpedaling her just a little bit, and that fell right in front of her for the big kill for the Jeeps.
Start the string of the Claxon sisters serving, starting with Gracie, led by Henson, Gable, all the way over to Fletterjohn, down the blockers, Haley Fletterjohn.
Hit pretty well right into the hands of the Jeeps, but able to get enough power on it and deflect it down. So again, sometimes those blocks come back, sometimes they don't. And that time for the Rangers, it fell on South Webster's side.
13-12, Avery Henson back to serve. Dug by Gracie Claxon, Bella Claxon, Debris Claxon, the law firm Claxon, and Claxon with a point.
You know, they're a big reason why they're playing here today, and they've done a very nice job today. As Brianna now with her 4th kill in game 4, that gives her 15 in the match.
In the last
91 aces. I wanted to mention that earlier. She has 91 service aces. Make it 92.
She had in the regional final, they beat Newark Catholic. She had 28 service points, and that was a 3-set match there. She's their best server, as the stats.
Not only the 91 aces, but 94%. So she serves aggressive and keeps it in.
But for a team, they're at 93%. So always the balance between aggressive and accuracy is hit across pretty hard by Henson. Dink by Maloney. Nice save by Wiedock. In the middle, Carson for the point.
Hasn't had many real good opportunities, if you will, here as of late, but took advantage of that one and draws the Rangers back to a tie, 14-14.
Our 6th tie of this set. It's only been one lead change when the Rangers took over the lead. Battle at the net there. Henson and Fletterjohn.
Give them a blocks then?
Yep. As Claxon tried to take it over.
Carson's been a part of 3 of them, along with Haley, Bryn, and Ellie Gable. All have teamed up here for termination blocks in game 4.
Maloney with the dink. Gable takes it over in 2. Zimmerman. Big by Waterman. Henson. Free ball over. Henson. Gable. They'll go to Fletterjohn. Didn't work. Haley Fletterjohn registers a kill.
Her 3rd kill of game number 4 for Haley Fletterjohn. In Knoxville, I think the whole crowd thought it was coming this way on a wraparound. They go outside and Fletterjohn delivers.
Good job by Ellie Gable running the offense, mixing it up when needed. A 2-point lead for the Rangers. Good hit there by Faith Maloney.
Again, well struck, and how, you know, a defensive player is supposed to make that play. There's not a lot of opportunity or chance, and Maloney has been very on tonight. She now has 15 kills in the match.
Riley McGraw into the front row as Bella Claxon, the sophomore setter, serves across. Gable all the way over to Henson for the point.
For number 3, her 3rd kill of game 4, and that time Knoxville again. Good offense, able to get the ball out to the hitter, let her go at it, and makes a difference. The top-down approach.
Freshman Bryn Egmert into the front row as Haley Fletterjohn will serve with a 2-point lead, trying to finish off this match in this set.
We got a chance here. Nice
Second
play.
One, nice play by Gable. Block back, quickly hit by Henson.
This will be another free ball. See if New Knoxville can take advantage of this one.
Henson, Gable, slide. Covered there by Claxon. That one never made it over. Rangers now with their biggest lead of this set.
Coach Claxon will take a timeout, try to stop the momentum.
18-15 Rangers on this precision strip timeout. You're watching state tournament volleyball here on NK Telco Sports.
Schwiedemann Pharmacies began serving the people of Auglaize County in 1916 when Urban Schwiedemann purchased the building and business from J.H. Hoffman. The New Bremen location is one of the longest-running pharmacies in the country, with over 110 years of serving its patrons. Since then, 4 more stores have been added: Coldwater, St. Mary's, Minster, and Wapakoneta to round out the group. Our services include prescription refills, home medical equipment, nursing home services, customized compounded medication, vaccinations, and so much more.
In the 4th set, New Knoxville 2 sets to 1 lead, and right now on our First National Bank scoreboard, leading by 3, 18-15.
It's taken a bit, but New Knoxville seemingly has been able to put together a much more consistent offense and get into some good rhythm offense, good attacking, which makes it very difficult at this level to stop when you can swing aggressive and swing on a downward angle. They've been getting some attacks from different people, mixing it up and making some good plays on defense, but still, South Webster is a very good team, long way to go. Knoxville's got to start here with a good serve.
Fletterjohn has that good serve, an ace.
Her first of the night, her 33rd of the season. She's a 91% server, and ball had ideas of maybe floating out of bounds.
Her second serve, Maloney is blocked. Henson for the point, takes it over on the second hit.
Her and Ellie up there together, a little back and forth between the two teams, and then Gable able to bump it right up. And again, the bunny hop to get the rhythm because he couldn't get a good approach. She finishes with her 4th kill of game 4.
20-15 as that one goes into the net. And the winner of this match will play St. Henry in the state final. As Faith Maloney back to serve. Henson from the right side.
Good touch by the Jeeps.
There's McGraw with the hit. Henson hammers it and it falls. Carson Henson with the kill.
Henson will earn her 5th kill. Brent Egbert got a great touch on the attack from Maloney earlier on to keep that attack alive and kind of slow it down. And Carson Henson now in the back row.
As she's back to serve. Henson now with 30 kills on the match. Tipped by McGraw. Go to Avery. Henson blocked. Chase down. Free ball to cross. Gable will go to Henson. And down, Avery Henson. 22-16 on our First National Bank scoreboard.
Avery Henson, her 2nd kill of game 4. She now has 14 kills in the match.
Served out by Claxon, the Bella Claxon. And a hit and a kill there by Atkins, at Natalie Atkins.
She hasn't had many opportunities, but she took advantage of that one out of the middle. Her 3rd kill of the match. She averages just under 1 kill per set, but a good swing there by the 5'11 junior.
Skylar Zimmerman's serve, dug by Waterman. Set Henson from the left side. There's a Jeep in the net.
Henson records her 3rd kill. So tough break for the Jeeps here. We'll see once. Do they have any time? No, they're out of timeouts, correct? The Jeeps are?
Yeah, it looks that way, yes. So 2 points away, the Rangers from coming back here on Saturday. Gable with the serve. Hit by Bree Claxon for the point.
Well, she continues to play very well here as of late. That's her 5th kill in game 4. She had 6 in game 3. 16 on the night for the 5'7 senior Brianna Claxon.
Riley Raynard in to serve.
Raynard, a very good server percentage-wise, 96%.
Henson to Gable, to Henson. Dug by the Jeeps. Atkins, nice save by Fletterjohn. Henson, that will go a little wide.
Good swing, right idea. Misses by just a bit on the outside. Rangers will take a timeout.
Timeout on the floor. We'll keep it right here. We'd like to give us an opportunity to mention NK Telco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you the replays of high school volleyball on NK Telco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503. This game is being replayed 2 times on Sunday, November 14th at 1 o'clock. 5 p.m. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. On our First National Bank scoreboard, Rangers still up by 4. Coaching staff calls the timeout. Regroup as you see the New Knoxville fans trying to inspire their Ranger squad.
Yeah, it's a battle to the end, and South Webster has not given up. They've got a lot of fight in them yet, so it's still going to be up to the Rangers to move on here. They're going to have to earn it themselves.
And if you're the Rangers right now, you just worry about you get one side out, Then you have match point.
Yeah, you can play side outs.
Yeah.
South Webster's done a good job getting hands on the balls at the nets. That's allowed them to get into offense. We'll see once if New Knoxville can get a good first touch here on the serve from Raynard.
Dig by Fletterjohn. Gable go over to Waterman. Dug by Zimmerman. Claxon will dink it. There's Gable. Bumps that, hit by Waterman. Quick one to Claxon. There's Gable again. Bumps that, will take it to Waterman. And they play it. Battle back on South Webster's side. Claxon for the point. A long volley. Won by the Jeeps.
Long volley. New Knoxville never really got into, they got some good swings, but kind of just a little bit off a little bit. But boy, good volley, good point one there by the Jeeps as Brianna Claxon gets her 6th of game 4.
Sometimes those first hits are right to Gable, and that kind of throws things off when it goes to your setter. There's Fletterjohn to Gable on the second. To Henson for the kill. And the Rangers now at match point.
Number 4 with their 4th kill. It must have just caught the edge line. I couldn't tell from our angle what it did, but line judge ruled it down, and match point serving New Knoxville.
Erica Wiedock, the senior, had some important serves tonight. Serve is across. Dug by Zimmerman. Claxon to Claxon. Blocks back on the New Knoxville side. Henson hits it over. Claxon dug by Henson. Gable over to Fletterjohn down the line for the win. Haley Fletterjohn as the bench clears. The New Knoxville Rangers will be going to state.
Gutty performance. South Webster gave the Rangers everything they wanted and more, and Rangers prevail. It was a hard-fought victory for New Knoxville.
Both teams will shake hands. Two good squads. South Webster, a very good squad, but the New Knoxville Rangers, they will go to the state finals, and it'll be an all-MAC state final against the St. Henry Redskins as the Rangers make a circle with the coaches and players. Hard-fought win. They will come back here on Saturday. The Knoxville Rangers will be back on Saturday. Right now, as they step off the court, we'll be back to wrap it up here on NK Telco Sports.
Serving education, healthcare, government, industrial, and commercial businesses, Securcom of Minster has been the provider of safety and communication solutions since 1998. As a locally owned and operated company, Securcom staffs highly skilled technicians and certified installers fully capable of handling all your design, installation, and maintenance needs. They specialize in the integration of fire alarm, door access control, surveillance cameras, phone systems, fiber optics, and data and cabling. And
Wiedock Minster. Clopay. Keyhole Pizza.
Running a small business. Your hands are full. We can help. NK Telco partners with local companies by providing business class internet, phone, TV, support, and more. Our advanced system delivers the speed you need with enhanced reliability and support. Running a business is tough. Contact NK Telco and let our expert team give you a hand.
Not every kid wants to go to college. Some kids work better with their hands.
It's a good thing that they come and they learn hands-on.
Once you gain a skill, that's yours.
There's always room for advancement within the trades.
Like conditioned to believe that you had to go to college to be successful. And now I genuinely think that trade skills are extremely valuable, and we need a lot more people that are willing to go that route.
Precision Strip. Tom and Jerry's. Kogi Plumbing and Heating. Carriage Works. New Knoxville Supply Company.
Thank you for your patience as we construct a new fiber broadband service in your area. We know that along with this process comes disruption in the easements and right-of-way areas, and we are restoring most areas as we complete them. A few areas will have some utility work installed, so we need to wait for the work to be completed before the lawns can be repaired. We're very close to having the fiber or coax drops cleaned up and replaced with fiber optic drops. Hang in there just a little longer, and we'll have a majority of the new fiber system installed.
Kennedy Garage. Don't cuss, call us for all your auto repair needs. Busher's Market. Biggins Small Engine Repair in U-Haul. Find us on Facebook. Superior Aluminum Products. Join our Superior team today. Next Generation Kitchen and Bath. Design your next kitchen or bathroom project with us. K&M Imports. K&M Imports Sales and Service. Breichman Sales and Service. Ag Chemical Distributors. Rushi Inn and Tavern. Home and Interiors. Sassy Sisters Designs. Sassy Sisters Designs Home Decor and more. Francis Manufacturing. Francis Manufacturing in Rushi. Forever Fit. Forever Fit 24/7. Orchard's Floor Store.
Welcome back as you see the replay of the last point as Haley Flederjohn down the right side as Rangers win in 4 hard-fought sets. You get a look at the New Knoxville bench, and what a happy crew. And why not?
Yeah, every right to be at this level. You have to celebrate and enjoy it. Winning is not easy. And at this level, it's very difficult. Now you see a live shot there as they will wait to meet their family and friends, if you will, and then get something to eat. They've been on, remember, they played the second game. They've been here since like 3 o'clock, probably, waiting for the game before them to get done. It's 8 o'clock, so it's 5+ hours, and having this long match here of almost an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes. It's, shower, eat, and maybe then shower, but get to bed, get your legs rested, and enjoy the atmosphere or enjoy the feeling. You got a day off tomorrow to prep, and then come back with a great battle against the St. Henry Redskins.
Yeah, let's take a look at our stats and recap brought to you by Wagner's IGA.
Well, we'll look at our final numbers there. 59 kills compared to 47, so the Rangers win that battle. Aces 5 and 7, pretty even there. The blocks, New Knoxville, a few more termination blocks, and got a couple of them in Game 4. Carson Henson came up with 3 of them, assisted with 3 of them alone, or in Game 4 to help them prevail in Game 4. And sets 1, the most important stat right down there at the bottom, 3-1. The Rangers prevail, and we'll move on.
Yeah, some of the individual stats for the Rangers and the Jeeps.
For New Knoxville, or first for the Jeeps. Bree Claxton, 16 kills. Faith Maloney, 17 kills. 4 from Skylar Zimmerman, 3 from Riley McGraw. I'm sorry, 4 from Riley McGraw, 3 from Natalie Atkins, and 3 from Bella Claxton to lead the attacking for the Jeeps. For New Knoxville, 30 kills for Carson Henson, 16 for Avery Henson, 2 from Melissa Waterman, 7 from Haley Flederjohn, 2 from Brandon Egberts, and 1 from Ellie Gable. So that is the Rangers' total attacks, and job well done. We've watched some replays here, and the blocking was big for New Knoxville. Carson Henson a part of 7 blocks, Haley Flederjohn and also Brent Egbert a part of 2 apiece, and Ellie Gable also a part of 3 blocks. So that really helped the Rangers. That's one of the things they haven't maybe done a lot of all year real well. It's tough, but they're able to kind of capitalize a little bit, especially in Game 4, to slow down the Jeeps' attack.
The Jeeps will finish their season at a very good 25-2 as they complete a great season under Coach Darcy Claxton, as she'll graduate 2 of her daughters as they make a very, very good appearance here in their first ever, a very good showing. Battled in 4 there. And the third game, they won 25-14, and they had the Rangers on the ropes going into the 4th set before the Rangers recovered.
Yeah, and they just gotten it handed to them in Game 2, so a fine job from digging down the Jeeps and handed it to a very good New Knoxville team in Game 4. Really dominated, Game 3, really dominated Game 3. Got on the attack better than New Knoxville did. And you can see these teams when it's bump set spike, that prevails usually, and New Knoxville was able to return the favor and in Game 4 a little bit, where they both kind of went back and forth really the whole game. A much more competitive, cleaner match in Game 4, but boy, the Jeeps, nothing to be ashamed of. A fine season for them. The Rangers, again, find a way to get it done. Congratulations to them, and you're at the last game of your career. Enjoy it.
Yeah, 26-2, and they will play a familiar foe as we will have an all-MAC final. They'll play St. Henry. Second time that has happened, back in 2017. Versailles beat Coldwater in the state final. St. Henry's won 7 state championships through the years. New Knoxville going for the first one. These teams played just back on October 7th. Of course, Jeff, you were at the game. The scores I have is New Knoxville won 25-15, 25-21, and in the third set they lost 25-19 before winning 25-19. Anything you recall from that match?
Yeah, I knew it was a great battle. I mean, the scores are deceiving. St. Henry, I remember the first game really sluggish, out of system, but boy, those final 3, the scores maybe didn't represent how close it was. We saw them play here tonight against Monroe. They're a great team, is Monroe, and St. Henry was able to beat them. So, you know, St. Henry brings a lot of attacking. They block well, they cover well. I mean, that's all the ingredients you need to have 2 MAC teams playing here in the Division IV state finals.
Before we go, we'd like to award our player of the game, brought to you by NK Telco Sports. She had a milestone and also a great match, Carson Henson.
Well, we have her down for 30 kills and over 1,000 now kills in her career. Also part of 7 blocks, had a service ace. Did a nice job and came through with all eyes on her, you know, able to fight through the blocks and such and place the ball at times and go with power when it also mattered the most. So good job by Carson. And good job by the Rangers.
Congratulations to Carson. Congratulations to the Rangers as they will come back on Saturday night for the state championship. A shout out to our crew. Excellent job on camera. Aaron Ritter, Mark Fissel, Kurt Kuffner. In our NK Telco Sports Fan, assistant Bryce Hamrick and Scott Robinson. A nice job on replays and bringing the sights and sounds here from the state tournament. For my partner Jeff Henson, I'm Dave Knappy. Thanks for watching on NK Telco Sports.